Hello all, welcome to Selenium Python Training Series. In this session, as part of Selenium WebDriver, I am going to practically demonstrate how to retrieve the URL of the web page by running some JavaScript code in Selenium. So let's get started. Already, there is a command in Selenium known as current URL command, using which you can retrieve the URL of the web page. But why we have to use a JavaScript way of retrieving the URL of the web page in Selenium automation? I'm going to cover that in this session. So what is the purpose of running the JavaScript code to retrieve the URL of the web page in Selenium? The purpose is to run the script faster. Okay, by doing this, the script will run faster and you will get the URL of the web page in a faster way from the web page. Okay, so let me explain this particular part in more detail. For example, here, let me draw a web page here. This is a web page, guys. Okay, on this particular web page has a URL. Now the requirement is to get the URL of this web page, right? Now in Selenium there is a command. In Selenium we have a command that is current underscore URL command. Okay, when I run the command, what internally it happens is this command is going to call some JavaScript code. Okay, this command internally will run some JavaScript code. Using this JavaScript code, which is run internally by this current URL command, right? This code will go to this web page and get the URL of the web page. Okay, this is what happens internally. Now, what if I write this JavaScript code directly instead of depending on this command? What if I write this JavaScript code myself and directly get the URL of the page? Will that be faster? When compared to the command, will that be faster? Yes, it will be faster because I am directly writing the JavaScript code and the JavaScript code is getting the URL for me from the web page. It will be definitely it's going to be faster. Okay, but if I mention this current URL, it has to run this JavaScript code. JavaScript code has to get me the URL. This is a two-step process. So this is also faster. I'm not saying that this is kind of slow. This is also faster, but when compared to directly writing the JavaScript code, this is a bit faster, not so much of faster, but compared to this command, it's a kind of bit. Okay, it's ahead of this game kind of thing. Okay, a bit faster. So though this advantage is there where by running the JavaScript code to retrieve the URL of the web page from in Selenium, right, by running some JavaScript code, though this advantage is there, but this process is not used in real time. JavaScript way of retrieving the URL of the web page is not generally used in real time. We have to learn it for knowledge purpose only. Okay, so when there is a direct command and you see this command is also kind of faster only. Okay, this is a bit faster, but this is also faster. You don't see much difference between directly writing the JavaScript code and getting the URL and current URL command and getting the URL from the web page. There's not much difference in the speed. So hence people will go with the convenience, right? When there is a convenience, people shift to the convenience mode where people in real time will use this current URL command only, irrespective of this advantage, like to get the things faster, okay, to get the things done faster. Okay, so not used in real time. We are going to learn the JavaScript way of retrieving the URL from the web page just for the knowledge purpose. Okay, so for example, I'll go to this page and get the URL of this page. Okay, I'll copy this URL and go to this PyCharm ID where we have the sample Selenium Python code for opening the Chrome browser for maximizing the browser window. Here I'll provide the URL of the web page. So after launching this page, after going to this page, what I want to do is I want to get the current URL of the page. To get that, what I want to do in Selenium, we have this command known as driver.current URL command. Okay, and I can print it out directly, guys. Okay, I can print it out directly. And this is a Selenium way. This is not JavaScript way. After this, I'm going to show you the JavaScript way. And if I say driver.page and run the script, you will get the title that is current URL of the page printed in the output console. Okay, here the current URL of the page will be printed. Okay, just see here what happens. The application URL has been opened and the browser will close and you'll get the URL of the current page. That's fine. But if I have to go with the JavaScript way, how to do that? I'll show you. Okay, I have to use a DOM statement. I have to run a DOM statement using JavaScript. So let's say if I am on this page, okay, if I'm on this page, tutorialsindia.com/demo page, and if I right click somewhere and go to the inspect, and I'll directly go to this console tab. In this Google Chrome DevTools, I'll go to the console tab and clear this out. And here I'll going to write some DOM statement, that is document.url. Press enter. You see, you are still getting the URL of the page. So JavaScript uses this DOM. JavaScript internally uses this DOM statement to get the things done. So now, if you want to run some JavaScript code, right? JavaScript, this DOM statement need to be provided to the JavaScript code. Okay. Just see here what I'm trying to do. In order to run the JavaScript code from this Selenium Python, right? We have to write the code like this: driver dot execute script command. Inside this execute script command, we have to provide the JavaScript code that is nothing but document dot URL is a JavaScript code. That is a DOM statement which a JavaScript can understand. Now I'll simply add the return keyword so that when you call this command, right, this particular URL will be returned. Okay, this will be returned. But if I hover the mouse on this execute script, you see the return type is any. It's not string. So that's a problem. So I have to convert it into string. For that I have to write str. I have to typecast it to str this type, and I have to save it into, let's say, page URL. Okay, some variable I will give page URL kind of stuff. Now I have to print it out. Instead of using command, you can go with this process. And which one is simpler, guys? The Selenium way is simpler, right? Simply using the current URL is simpler, but JavaScript way is a bit faster, but we don't use this in real time. Okay, we depend on the command because the speed difference is not much. Run the script and you should get the same output in the Eclipse, I mean, PyCharm IDE console. Okay. The URL of the current page should come. The page is taking time, guys. Okay. And you see, you got the URL. Done. So this is how, guys, we can automate retrieving of the URL of the web page by running some JavaScript code in Selenium automation. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye-bye.